My name is DameSmiff, and I'll be your host. And I wanted to basically have a conversation with you as a musician, for musicians, from musicians, about the different ways that we can enjoy our favorite genre of music, hip hop, but also grow and benefit from the things we put into it. So if you're going to enjoy this conversation, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and put your input into the conversation into the comments. Now, one of the first things I would like to start with is kind of explaining the channel and kind of what my goal here is. And it's really to kind of highlight the different aspects of musicianship from the perspective of a musician. Oftentimes, I see, at least from my perspective and algorithm in the content that I watch, a lot of it comes from students of music. Um, the performers of music don't really have a lot of in depth input when it comes to their experiences in the music industry. And a lot of times, especially if you're a newer musician, a novice, or a younger musician, that information could be very, very beneficial for a lot of the big, big decisions you need to make in your career or just in general for your growth. Now, oftentimes in my videos, I like to highlight the correlations between, they call it work life balance, but there really, in my opinion, is no work life balance. But trying to balance the normalcy of navigating society as a musician and then also trying to get the most out of the things you're putting into the music industry. So you'll see many students starting their music careers in college this year. It's September, the end of September. So you'll see a lot of musicians who are, picking up instruments, maybe getting into certain positions in their schools and their universities and learning the aspects of the industry that's going to propel them forward into the future. The only issue that we can run into as a community is that we don't kind of guide them into a direction, get them a certain result. And so if you were to check out my TikTok or any of my other social media handles, you'll see I have a video up talking about this very thing where you're going to want to, especially as a musician, be in control of the results that you want from the music industry. You don't want to leave it up into the air. You don't want to rely on outside sources or their perspectives of things to give you any kind of direction with your own career. You don't want to do that, and that can look like a lot of different things. And so for many of us, this can be very, very strange, very, very weird. And when you do something simple like that, it can kind of, throw you off, especially if you're trying to be a person who's trying to be popular or grow into something cool. So I'm going to restart this live so we can change the orientation. I will be right back. Okay. So let's get it.